Rectify.
Let's see if the History Channel video holds up scientifically this time. Mysterious bridge with powers never before seen beyond Skinwalker Ranch. Hello, Nutty. It's good to have you back at the ranch. What do you got for us? We want to go back to Miller Ranch, a place in southern Colorado. Oh, yeah. The ranch where we went originally to investigate the incredible amount of cattle mutilations in a very short period of time. The what? Amount of cattle mutilations in a very short period. Why is that war? Let's turn on the subtitles. Incredible amount of cattle mutilations. Oh, cattle mutil. So basically, they're trying to investigate an area that seems cattle mutil. The cattle
Mutilations.
mutilations are above average rates, I guess. What I believe he means by cattle mutilations is that a lot of newborn cattle in that ranch end up having like corrupted DNA, so they would come out.
Animals clearly cut by microwave energy. I know because there's no burn marks or cut marks, but microwave ought to do it. And look at the areas. They're the most fluid-filled parts that usually was gone. The eyes, the fluid-filled parts. These are all signs of microwave radiation.
They would come out abnormally, like an extra leg or arm or something. If I were to guess, I would say it is some sort of ionizing radiation. Let's see what happens.
Microwave radiation.
All evidence points. What? What is the meaning of mutilation? Oh, they really think there's a portal under the bridge? I'm telling you, your best bet to learn real proper knowledge is through there, through interactive step-by-step lessons, you strengthen all sorts of math skills.
Brilliance apparently hasn't worked for you.
To safely shut down the Miller Ranch are hypothetical, theoretical entities thought by scientists as a placeholder for the unknown, at the limits of the universe, at the center of black holes. If you watch Veritasion's video where actual scientists discuss wormholes and portals and such, you realize these are some complex scientific thought experiments and theories, not some everyday item occurring in the back rooms of the CIA leading into Epstein's.
What does that see anything to do with he's straw manning now? And about actually wormholes, actually recent reanalysis of the original equation for wormholes. They're not actually. They're not tunnels. They're more like gravitational current flows in space time, like a place of negative pressure, negative low pressure. I should say, no, low mass. I should say, two areas of low mass, and are amongst a larger flow of mass, like a planet or galactic rotation, with larger current of mass, like a whirlpool of mass, like a spinning planet or a spinning star, or a spinning galaxy. Like two bubbles align, two bubbles align for a few nanoseconds, few times. The space fills in the bubbles. That creates the flow. It could even be a way. Another portal could be another portal discovered a few years ago between the Earth's magnetic field and the Sun's magnetic field. Last year about a quantum vortex scientists created. But if wormholes were real, even for a nanosecond, too fast for any light to get through, space would still be altered. The gravity of one end would still interrupt the gravity of the other end, and places of gravity would be linked much closer than it would be otherwise.
Missions in progress now to try to understand dark matter and dark energy. Okay. More than we currently do. We know it's there, but it's a complete mystery. We don't understand the origin of 85% of all the gravity of the universe. It's not black holes, comets, stars, planets. It's none of the above. So the math says there should be more there, but we can't see it. Right. So it's actually missing gravity rather than missing mass. I mean, sorry. So it's gravity with no known source. Which is what I said. Which is what I said. I like to think of it as dark gravity. It's dark gravity. It's really dark gravity.
This will matter. It doesn't interact with anything. An assumption to explain unexplained gravity, but unexplained gravity is a prediction from wormholes. And by the way, it even links wormholes to quantum entanglement because of the Morph chain. So yeah, there are in back rooms and maybe in our own bodies, even in single atoms, even at subatomic level, by in nature. right now. There might be wormholes. High energy environment might be wormholes. High energy plus high mass, they might be the temporary wormholes, natural wormholes.
Jail cell where he didn't kill himself.
Oh, and I looked it up. There is no client list, guest book, I should say, from Epstein himself. The Epstein files are actually a list of a government list of suspects of associates with Epstein. Just think about it. If there was a guest book, an incriminating guest book, it would have been burned before Epstein would have killed himself in his cell.
I can't explain it. This anomalous data that's in the air. It shouldn't be there. And Travis and Eric were saying that's where some space-time something is the only thing with our current understanding of physics that could explain it.
You probably have, you left out a lot of
Scout the
context.
environment and saw some anomalies in the air, and based on their current understanding of the universe, they thought it must be a time-space curvature happening.
Well, what were they? Are you taking stuff out of context again? Debunkers always do this. Take stuff out of leave out the main context.
In the local road. It's one thing not knowing how to run your instruments, but it's a whole other thing blaming the corrupted data on ghosts and portals on History Channel for money.
He didn't say ghost. He said time or current standing. And it said space time.
Content like this, like a portal. Yeah. Is portal giving us a quick test to make sure the equipment's working?
So or maybe dark matter. Same effects.
The team will flood the Miller Ranch bridge with up to 300,000 volts of electrical energy, hoping to once again stimulate UAPs, strange radio spectrum communication, or even find further evidence of a portal above the bridge. As these experiments go, when I turn on my Tesla coil, very often I either see a flying saucer or a ghost in the room. That is when I don't open.
The context is that's even high energy events. They have reports these high recreating the conditions of when people were they're most statistically reported.
Getting shocked by 300,000 volts could be a sure way to create a portal right into the afterlife.
I just explained the conditions where wormholes are most likely to form. Anyway,
Million volt power lines running everywhere on and around your cities. How many of you have seen UAPs, time anomalies, portals, or chatham mutilations? There is something we say in Farsi that is.
most people don't see them, and most because this History Channel is going to places where they're actually reported. They're going to where they're freaking reported. Apparently, brilliant doesn't teach you in critical thinking or analytical skills or common sense.
What is this? How exciting. This is our spectrum analyzer registering our RF spectrum right now. And then here you've got our outputs for our two UFO depths. These are our eyes in the sky, AI powered machines that are designed to be watching the sky at all times because we're going to be watching everything else. They find something that doesn't fit their AI saucer, a flying saucer that picks up the cattle and eats them and drops them back. I mean, if you go across the universe, you must get really hungry, you know? And where's the best diner in the universe? It's right
with
high frequency arcs, and they're saying it doesn't make sense that frequencies in the atmosphere.
yes,
Here, I have a 9-volt battery. If I put it on my tongue, it doesn't make any scientific sense. How did it shock me?
electrical energy and radio frequencies are different things. Their voltages. Your channel, what your channel is based on. You should know this. Electrical energy is not electric. Would just be static. Any electricity is not radio waves.
Why can radio waves penetrate walls coming through your house so you can receive a radio station, but other wavelengths like visible light are totally stopped by the bricks and can't get inside the house? What's the difference? Well, here we have a little picture of the electromagnetic spectrum. You can see that we have microwaves here. That's what's cooking your food. We have radio all the way at the end. We have infrared here. We have visible light here, ultraviolet, and we have other things like X-rays and gamma rays. Notice that the frequency or the speed of the wiggles, for lack of a better word, gets higher and higher and higher as you go to the right. So in quantum mechanics, the higher the frequency, meaning the more wiggles per second, for lack of a better word, the higher the photon energy. So they're all the same phenomena. They're all an electromagnetic wave, which is carried in packets called photons. But the energy of a photon of a radio wave is much less than the energy of a single photon. Spark generated on one side of a room would cause another spark to appear between a metal gap on the other side of the room at the exact same time, even though they were not connected. This is because an electric spark creates an invisible wave of energy that propagates outwards in a spherical pattern. And when this wave passes through any piece of metal, such as a nearby wire, it causes it to vibrate electrically and generates an electric current in the wire, known as electrical induction. It was later discovered that these were actually invisible light waves, known as radio waves. This discovery led to the radio telegraph. The transmitter is simple. It's just a powerful battery which sends electrical pulses through an antenna whenever a key is pressed. And far away on the receiving end is an identical loop of wire, or antenna, which is connected to a device which can measure electrical current, known as a receiver. He noticed that a spark generated on one side of a room would cause another spark to appear between a metal gap on the other side of the room.
I can understand a normie's confusion of the difference between electricity and radio waves because electricity can cause radio waves. But your channel's built, the base of your entire channel is about electricity. Waves more like a white light waves, and those are detectors, not generators.
Space or matter, either as waves or particles. Electromagnetic radiation, such as visible light, radio wave, X-rays, and gamma rays, travels in the form of waves. Particle radiation, on the other hand, involves actual matter, such as alpha and beta particles. Now, one of the key ways we classify radiation is by its ability to ionize atoms. Ionizing radiation, such as X-rays, gamma rays, alpha and beta particles, has enough energy to remove electrons from atoms, creating a positively charged ion in a process called ionization. The problem with ionizing radiation is that when it interacts with matter, it can cause damage. Whatever your time shift, the space, something else, whatever this is, right? They're trying to say there is a time anomaly on the bridge that results in time passing at different rates over the bridge, where something moves slowly, then jumps fast and moves slowly because the time passes differently for that object. Isn't this something you can verify easily by, say, throwing a rock over? Something you can verify easily by, say, throwing a rock over the bridge and looking at it? I don't.
Sudden acceleration without for no reason would violate the laws of physics unless there's another force acted upon, like a rocket or something. You could argue with the Earth satellite leading from the government meant to start to survey Epstein Island. But whatever it was not just throwing a rock and looking at it. You're trying so hard to be bad faith. You're missing actual legitimate debunction. You say it could be anything, but it could be our own satellite. But then I think you just have to poison the well and just have to buy and make your stuff done by violating basic physics. You think I'm a kook try throwing a football and see if the sun accelerates for no reason.
Black hole. If you want to curve the space-time, you, the observer, must be very close to the event horizon of a black hole. Because even the entire mass of the Earth slows the time down by only around zero point zero 0.02 seconds every year. So it's not enough. And yet, the bridge at
Or take a more targeted time, like phonons would do that, or a series of trillions of nanoscopic wormholes in the same spot in a close spot. Worm doing high energy and pressure, as I explained earlier, and create a space-time pathway, highway. Could be do that for a small slingshot for sun acceleration, or just using rockets for sun acceleration. Or create a nanoscopic black hole that would evaporate instantly, that would create a bubble for a second, that would pull the space in one certain direction, even the popping, or maybe just a rocket that suddenly turned on and back off.